Hello, John. Wait, what? Somebody broke out of prison? Really? Wait, what? What do you mean, the CNT helicopter? Somebody stole it to use it in a prison breakout? Are you kidding me? Ah, geez, John. This is my day off. Yeah, you're right. Carrie wants me to take time off. She's worried about my health, but, she's not here right now. All right. I'll head over to Sandy Shores. See what's going on with the helicopter. All right. Calm down, John. Calm down. All righty, buddy. All right. Later.
Alrighty, well, unless you need anything from me with that tow, you're good to go. Thanks for the information.
Alright, no problem. Thank you.
And, Mr. Barry, yeah, we'll get this helicopter taken care of, and, I'll go ahead and, whenever I get the chance, I'll get you the incident number for this incident if your company wants to follow up.
Absolutely, and if anybody needs to talk to me or anything, it's 204. I'm pretty easy to get a hold of.
Alright, I'll make sure to let everybody know if they need it.
Righty. All right, well, thank you there, sir.
Thank you, sir.
I had a lot of questions here. Who would want to break into a hangar and steal the CNT helicopter? And who would want to use it to break someone out of prison? Is it a crime of convenience? The CNT helicopter just happened to be there? Is it somebody wanting to frame the news agency? Maybe to divert blame to somewhere else? Or is it somebody maybe even after me? I mean, Lord knows I've had my fair share of enemies. I don't know.
Good, we're fine. Just be advised, I made contact with Larry Barry with CNT News. This helicopter comes back registered to CNT News. They stated it was stolen, and a worker with the tow company stated they saw the black truck before the incident occurred at the airfield, in the hangar, and by the helicopter. So just confirming they are 100% involved with this. Tech worker. County Air 1. Air 1 County. Confirming we are going to have that black truck at 3029. No, it does not appear to be occupied at this time. No individuals in the area that we can see. I'll see if I can get a ground unit to further investigate that truck when able. Copy, sir.
Well, that was going to be my next destination then. I'm going to head out there, see what I can find off of this black truck. Maybe I can get some sort of lead about the stolen helicopter. Who knows?
How's it going, Mr. Barry?
Pretty good. How you doing there, sir?
Pretty good.
I came out here because I'm just kind of formulating a story about this prison break. Anything you can tell me about that Chevy Silverado over there?
No, sir. The only thing I can tell you is that it comes back with just a dealer plate, and nobody saw anybody. Nobody saw any driver occupants around, so we're just getting it towed and all that.
All right. I hear you. So, okay. I don't even know where to begin with this little report of mine.
Yeah, there's a lot of interconnected lines. Yeah.
All
A
right.
lot.
Well, I'll leave you to it, and I guess I'm gonna head down into the city.
Alrighty, thank you, sir.
All right, no problem. Thank you. So I thought I'd head back to Blaine County Sheriff's Office. Yeah, give it a little bit of time. See if I could get anything from any other offices. Maybe some paperwork. Maybe just hang around and listen for rumors. Sometimes offices have some loose lips. I picked up a lot of good deets that way. That's for sure. But then I got a weird phone call. Something I wasn't expecting. This is interesting. Larry Berry.
Hello, Larry.
Hi, who is this?
You can just call me Seven.
All right, Seven. Are you in trouble?
Kind of, yes.
And, what are you in trouble for?
I'm afraid to tell you over the phone in case you're perhaps working with the police.
Can I call you back, though? Because I am in the middle of something?
Yes, of course.
Well, this just changed the whole reason I'm over here. I had suspicions that this was the woman that busted out of jail. What to do, Larry? What to do? I gotta think about this. Yeah, we meet again.
Yes, sir. Sorry about the delay. I was dealing with that up there.
And now I've got somebody mysterious actually tweeting me. Somebody with the name Seven. Like the number 7.
Okay. Okay, you said 7. Okay, because we found that vehicle was a sticky note with number 7 on it, so there's a somewhat chance that is involved, so.
Let me pull up the Twitter here real quick.
Okay.
So I've got a tweet here that says, I'm a big fan. Your news has kept me going for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And they actually want to meet up.
Okay. So, I'm going to leave it up to you, Mr. Berry, but what I would recommend is to allow, through either myself or another deputy who has a jurisdiction over this, set up a meeting with a meeting point where you will not be at, and then we'll take them from there. Okay, I'm gonna ask another deputy to get a second opinion down here on what he wants to do, what he thinks about it. In fact, he's right over there. So just give me 1 second, and we'll form up a plan.
Absolutely, no problem there, sir.
Alrighty, so I'm just gonna reference my notes a bit more. Are you willing to arrange a meeting between that subject that's asking to meet with you, in a situation where you won't actually meet with them?
Yeah, absolutely. I can arrange a meeting for you guys.
Okay, because I'm not really comfortable with arranging a meeting and you being there or anything like that. I just don't want to put you at that kind of risk. So.
Oh no, trust me, because last time, like I said, when I got kidnapped, I got thrown off a bridge. So.
Yeah, I remember hearing about that.
All right, gentlemen, y'all be safe out there.
Take care. You do the same.
You too, sir.
All right. Hey. That worked out a lot better than I thought it was. While they're having their little ghost meeting, I could be having the real meeting with this 7. That's part of the business, though, of being a reporter. Sometimes you gotta play both sides like this in order to get the good story. Oh, jeez. What is Carrie doing?
Hey, Dad.
Hey, Carrie, what'd you do?
So, you know how I said I wasn't gonna, be bringing strangers home or anything?
Yeah?
I'd have told, a friend, like an older friend, that she could kind of stay at our place for a while. She seemed to kind of know you already, but, she might be a wanted criminal.
Who is it, Carrie?
I think she goes by 7.
Carrie,
No?
Carrie, get out of that house.
Oh, okay, why?
Just get out of that house right now. I don't trust this person. Get out of this house.
Okay.
You need to just slip out right now. Just go. Get in your car and go.
Okay. I don't think, she is who you think she is, but sure.
Just trust your dad on this. Just get out of that house right now.
Okay. I'm leaving. Go stay at a friend's or something.
911, where's your emergency?
Yeah, this is Larry Berry with CNT News. Emergency's at 564 Wispy Mountain Drive, or Wispy something Drive?
Wispy Mountain Drive?
Yes, Wispy Mountain Drive.
Okay, what's going on there, sir?
Yeah, my daughter just called me. Apparently, some person has come up to the house. That person might be the person that escaped from prison earlier.
Okay.
I told my daughter, Carrie, just to get out of the house and go away. But I think that escaped prisoner is still up there in that house.
Okay, is that your daughter's house, or?
Yes, that's my daughter's house.
Okay. Alright, and about how long ago did your daughter see them arriving?
About 30 seconds ago, I just immediately called 911 after.
Okay. And I guess she was just familiar from the description, from your awareness of listening to the radio.
Yes.
Alright, we'll go ahead and get help on the way to see if we can locate them. I appreciate the tip, Mr. Perry.
Alrighty, thank you. Larry Berry.
Hey, Mr. Barry, this is how are you doing, sir?
Not too well. I just got off of 911.
Okay, what's going on?
Apparently that person that goes by 7 is up at my daughter's house right now at 564 Wispy Mountain Road.
Okay, sir. They're at your daughter's house?
Yeah, at 564 Wispy Mountain Road.
Okay. Yeah, just stay out of that area, sir. We're gonna send some units that way. Our dispatch is sending it out now.
Okay, all right. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm angry.
Why are you angry?
I'm angry at you.
Why are you angry at me?
Are you a reporter or are you not a reporter?
I am a reporter.
So in what world are you okay with me pursuing a serial killer to get a scoop, but a person who escaped from prison who's not even convicted for murder is suddenly too dangerous for me?
Carrie, this person somehow is targeting everything around me right now. To break out of prison, they stole the CNT News chopper. They have stolen a car, apparently, down in the city that belongs to somebody that I know about. And they want me to contact them. I don't know what's going on here.
Well, I was trying to get all that information out of her before you told me to leave the house and made all the cops show up.
Well, your security and your safety is primary to me at most, Carrie. You know that.
I get that, but I was pursuing a serial killer, someone who's 10 times more dangerous than this woman is.
Who is this woman and how do you know her?
She's a college friend. I mean, I don't want you to think that all my college friends were, hardened criminals, but her story is interesting.
So what is her story? What's she doing here?
She's a political prisoner.
A political prisoner. For what? For what crimes?
Well, apparently treason against the state, even though she's not from this state.
Jeez, Carrie. I don't know. I'm so confused right now. You know, people have been reaching out to me left and right. I got cops crawling all over my ass.
From what she was saying, from what I gathered of it, because I was trying to get the story on her escape to kind of write something about it. Apparently, she wasn't the mastermind behind all that. She just kind of hired it out to somebody who got all the vehicles and everything. So I don't think she's the one targeting you. She actually seemed to kind of look up to you.
Well, you know, the first thing I see on my tweet is something from Mr. X talking about Mr. Blue again, and you know how that went.
That's
last
who
time.
it was. She called him Mr. X.
Well, I mean, you can see from my, my position and my nerves, I just, and then I've got cops, like I said, crawling all over me because of the CNT News helicopter. And then you call me and she's in the house and she's wanting to have a meeting, and all I'm concerned about is your safety here.
She actually seemed surprised that I was your daughter. I don't think she made the connection. Like I said, we were old friends before all of this. I was wondering where she went, actually. Apparently it was to prison.
Jeez. What's her name? Because all I know is it's 7.
That's all she goes by. That's all she's ever gone by. I think her real name is Kairi. I heard that once, but she doesn't go by that name at all.
Kairi. All right.
It's kind of like well, I hate to say, I guess kind of like a prisoner thing. Like the number she was given, so that's the number she goes by, kind of thing. I don't know.
Gotcha.
Kind of seems dumb to me, but.
Jeez, cops are calling me right now. Hold on a sec, Carrie.
Yep. They told me to leave, but I'm a reporter. I'm not.
Larry Berry.
Hey, Mr. Berry, this is Trooper Seaver. Are you in the area of your daughter's house still?
Yes, sir. I'm right down the road, I believe, east of it.
If you could come down here and have a chat with us, and you could also let your daughter know to come down here and chat with us. I know she was in the area.
Yeah. I will do that. No problem, sir.
All right. Thank you, sir.
All righty.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Gotta go talk to him.
Both of us have to go talk to him.
Okay. Let's go.
You know, when a man raises a daughter, there's nothing more precious in the world, nothing more meaningful than being a dad to a daughter. But she scared the hell out of me tonight. God, she really scared the hell out of me.
So your house is clear. So that's the good news.
That's good.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem to be any damage or anything like that. And there was no signs of any tampering of things of any kind, so you should be good to go back in there.
Are you guys just trying to, what's your connection with this lady from the prison?
We're friends from college, believe it or not. And I guess me being one of the only people she knew, was still in the state, she reached out to me to try and get some help, but I told her I couldn't really help her.
Okay, yeah, that was just a connection I was trying to make. I wasn't sure.
And I'm finding out all of this right now, actually, as of about 30 seconds ago. I didn't realize my daughter was friends with a prisoner.
Well, I didn't realize you were friends with Chuck Livingston now, so...
This woman's really dangerous, Larry.
Excuse me, my daughter and I are having an argument, so just ignore the fact that we're pissed at each other right now.
Oh, okay.
Noted. Well, you can go and relax in your house now, I guess.
Alright, so we're good?
Yeah,
you're good.
I don't know where this lady went. I mean, I don't know. Was she here at your house?
Yeah, she came over, and then my dad told me to leave. I was still trying to figure out what to do. I guess if she contacts me again, I'll call you guys or something.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'd recommend both of y'all going somewhere where there's no record of it, like a hotel or something far away, and just laying low for a while.
I think you need to go stay with your brother.
Really? At Gary's house?
That Gary, he's a good guy.
Well, Gary won't let you bring over prisoners for first thing, Gary.
Like I said, I wasn't under the impression that you and Chuck Livingston were enemies, but all of a
You
sudden
don't
you guys
see
are
me
buddy
inviting
buddies,
Chuck
so.
over for dinner, though, do you?
You might. I don't know.
Not yet.
Jesus, we're gonna talk about this later.
Okay.
All right, well, enough chitter chatter. I'm out of here. See you guys later.
All right, you two be safe. Well, you need anything, let us know.
Alrighty. Y'all be safe out there.
Stay safe,
luck.
Larry, Gary, be safe.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all
You
stay
too,
safe.
405.
Yeah, you too.
We're gonna have a talk in the house just as soon as they leave.
Yeah, we are.
You go park your car over there as soon as they leave, young lady. Seriously, you gotta bring Chuck Livingston into this?
Yeah, I do. He throws you off a bridge and all of a sudden you guys are best friends?
We're not best friends.
You certainly act like it.
To put it in your words, I am a reporter, and I'm playing both sides. Sometimes you gotta act that way.
Where the hell is my refrigerator? I'm just gonna say this. You want a drink? I'm pouring me one.
Yeah, I'm gonna get myself a whiskey.
Same. Look, all I'm saying is, we don't know. I mean, yeah, she escaped from prison. I'm sure I would too if I'd been in there for 10 years.
All right, you gotta spill it. Who is she? All of that kind of stuff. I need to know. If I'm gonna be in on this, I need to know everything about her. Because right now,
No.
you know, in the mind frame I am, I would rather see her locked up and go back to jail. So spill it, Carrie.
First of all, do you trust me? Do you trust my judgment?
Of course I trust you. You're my daughter. I wouldn't have let you been around a serial killer if I didn't trust you.
Okay, and if I told you I don't think she's dangerous, at least to me or to you, would you believe me?
I believe you. I believe you on that one. But she's in a lot of trouble though.
From what I gather, she's from out of state. She's from another country, and due to her allegiance to said other country, while she was here, studying abroad, she was arrested for "quote unquote" fostering terrorism and subversion of state. Basically arresting another country's. I don't think she's like the daughter of the president, but she's the daughter of like somebody high up, so kind of that kind of thing.
Like an ambassador, something like that.
Like if Putin's daughter was in the U.S. and they found out anything about her, they'd arrest her, kind of thing.
Right. Okay. I get it. She's a political prisoner, so she's got ties to another country.
Yeah. So she never. She says she didn't do anything. I'm inclined to believe her. I mean, we were good friends. I don't think she'd lie to me now. But from what I can tell, she just didn't want to be in jail anymore, and I don't blame her.
No, I'm sure if you got connections to leaders of other countries and everything else, you probably have the means to get out of jail. But God, I wish she didn't use that particular connection.
I'm quite sure she probably didn't know. I mean, so from what I can tell, basically she kind of, I don't want to say idolized, but she looks up to you because in jail, really, while she was in solitary, the only thing she could get like of the outside world were CNT news stories, namely your CNT news story.
Well, I'm happy I'm popular among all the inmates there. All right, fine. It's been a day. All right. We will arrange a meeting. We can't arrange it. We have to be very careful, though, because the cops are expecting a meeting. You know, they have Twitter, too, unfortunately. I have locations. If you know how to get a hold of her, we will set up a meeting away from the cops.
Okay.
Like I said,
yeah,
I have locations I know about.
I want to hear her out. Just hear her out before any cops get involved. The last thing she needs right now is to go. I mean, yes, she escaped from prison and she should probably go back because that's illegal, but, you know.
All right. Do you know of that tugboat down at the docks? Well, not the tugboat, the big freighter.
1819, I guess 17.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, I know that one.
Get a hold of her. Tell her to be careful. Because I know the police have got helicopters up and everything tonight. Tell her to be careful. But tell her to meet me down there. Here, let's say
Okay.
25 minutes, all right?
Okay, I can do that.
All right, Carrie. And just clue me in next time when things like this go down. I worry about your safety.
Well, I literally called you like 5 minutes after she showed up. I didn't really have a choice.
All right. You're a good reporter. You drive me insane, but you're a good reporter and a good daughter.
So do I still have to go stay at Gary's house?
No, you don't have to go stay at Gary's
His
house.
dogs stink so bad.
But just, yeah, they do actually. Just be careful around here. The cops are gonna, look at this place probably.
Yeah, I'll tell her it's probably not a good idea to come back here. I'll go give her a call.
Alrighty.
And tell
All
her,
right.
tell her to meet you.
Okay. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie and pretend I'm not intrigued about this, because I really am. This is big story stuff. Governments kidnapping daughters of high officials from other countries. This is the kind of stuff that you read in those espionage novels. Kind of like James Bond going to save the day. I wonder how deep this goes, though. When you start messing with government affairs, that sort of stuff changes your life. I don't want to be one of those idiots that run and hide all the time because I stepped on the wrong toes. I rather like being out in the open. It's not my style to be a hermit. But going back to the whole James Bond thing, what if C&T would buy me some secret gadgets? So that every time I do this, I could be like, the name's Larry. Larry Barry. And then kiss the girl. You know what I'm saying? 7, I presume?
Yes, that's correct.
7, you're in a lot of trouble. So, might be best to be totally 100% honest with me.
Yes, of course. What questions do you have?
What were you in prison for, 7?
I was being held against my will by your government. Simply for being here.
Well, I wouldn't argue with that. Governments have a nasty habit of being particularly cruel sometimes. So why did you decide to break out instead of trying to go through the legal method?
I've tried the legal method. It was not working out so well. They because I refused to sever contact with my home country, they were not willing to let me out. So I thought I would get myself a little bit of freedom. Perhaps I will go back of my own will, but for now I wish to stay outside where I can experience everything.
It's got to be hard there, 7. You're a woman with no country, no home, on foreign soil, and basically running and hiding now.
It's very lonely. That's part of the reason why I contacted your daughter.
Well, Carrie's a good heart there. But I guess 7. I'm just a little confused here. What is the end game? How can we help you?
I don't know. I thought perhaps if I could just meet you and get my story out, perhaps some people would see it, minds would change. I do not know. I do not have many other hopes right now.
Where are you staying at right now? Actually, you know what? Better yet, don't tell me. It's probably safer that way.
It is okay. I have places to stay. I'm very good at sleeping unnoticed and leaving unnoticed.
7, I would be more than happy to help you. But I'm going to be very honest. If you get my daughter in trouble, you will make an enemy out of me real quick.
No, this is the last thing I want. I don't want to cause you any heartache or her any heartache. It just would be nice to have a friend again.
Do you have any enemies here other than the government, which is looking for you? I get that. But do you have any enemies? Are you going to be in any kind of danger, anything like that?
I do not. I mean, there will always be the chance that somebody angry at my family will come here for me, but I don't have any knowledge of them being here now.
All right. Geez. You need to stay low, all right? The cops are definitely out. They got helicopters there. They're pretty tenacious when they want to find something, you know?
I have plans to change how I look, perhaps a wig and some other things. There's not much I can do about the mask. I'm afraid it is a medical requirement.
I understand. Comfortable telling me what that is?
I have a respiratory illness. If I breathe in allergens, it causes me to go into anaphylactic shock, sort of allergic reaction.
I see.
Yes, this mask filters out the air around me, everything I breathe.
I see. You're kind of the girl in the bubble, per se. So what is this terrorism? What did you end up doing? Or
Nothing.
accused of doing?
My family, my country is not exactly they do not have the best relationship with your country. And so when I come here to study, and I refuse to sever contact with them, they consider me a terrorist and throw me in prison.
I got you. Guilt by association.
It's more of just a statement, I think, against my family.
I got you. So, did your family know you out of prison? Has there been contact made?
I sent a message to them. I'm not sure if they heard it. I'm not sure if the old channels are still active.
Do you think they're going to try to figure out how to extradite you out of here?
It's possible. I don't know. I mean, I do not wish to leave. I like San Andreas, but if it is the only choice between that or going back to prison for life, I suppose going back home would not be so bad.
All right, Seven. You're in a tight spot, that is for sure.
I will make do. I always have. I mean, even being in prison was not so bad, but I don't want to be confined to four walls anymore.
I can understand that. I can. All right.
Thank you for taking the time to talk with me.
No problem. I assume Carrie knows how to get in contact with you.
More I know how to get in contact with her, but I will do so regularly.
All right, Seven. Be careful and make sure you open that line of contact with Carrie, and I will be in touch.
All right, thank you, Larry.
No problem, Seven. Take care of yourself.
You as well.
You know, I used to read Carrie a bedtime story about this evil king who locked a princess up in a tower, and they sent this knight to go rescue her. Well, in this particular story, they didn't send a knight. They sent the bard. I'm that bard. Hell, I'm that idiot, I guess.